What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more acid trance. And this is a tune from 1997, and it's by De Donatis. Technically, it's a Plastix, which is to say T-I-X tune, which is a duo featuring Tommaso De Donatis. I did a reaction to a tune by Organic Tea called Citric Acid, and in that video, I came to discover that Organic Tea was one of the many names used by De Donatis. It was a one-off. I think that's the only record that he ever made under that name. But I'd had that record for a very long time. I've known who De Donatis is for a very long time, but never realized that was one and the same person. But this track, however, I have been well aware is a De Donatis tune. The Plastix duo is De Donatis, and I forget the other guy's name, but it does seem like De Donatis was perhaps the lead engineer of the project. They put out 3 records, all on Upbeat Records here, and this one is the middle of the 3. I think it was like 96, 97, and then 2000 was the final one. And the 2000 record is more or less straight away melodic, like / progressive trance. The previous one, which again I think is 96, that's Baraba. It could be 95, and I have a copy of Baraba somewhere. But Zulu Tribe is probably my favorite of the 3, and not surprisingly, there's 3 versions on it, but the De Donatis remix is my favorite, and it's put on the A side, which is to say the logo side, whereas the other 2 mixes are on the info side, a DJ Ed mix. DJ Ed has shown up in some other records that I have, as well as the Plastix mix, meaning the one done by De Donatis with his production partner. But I do think the De Donatis mix is the best of the 3. Let's give it a listen. This is some really twisted acid trance from 1997. The original artist duo is Plastix. It's called Zulu Tribe, and this is the De Donatis mix. percolating.
Zulu nation. Africa from the Zulu nation.
Like this washed out vocal. Like there's the main English language vocal, then there's those tribal vocals, but there's this like this
Zulu nation. Zulu nation.
like a washed out third vocal.
Zulu nation. Africa from the Zulu nation.
It's a tune, it's some of that like subterranean acid trance. Like there's different kinds of acid trance. There's the fast searing acid trance that's sometimes called hard trance because there might be like a lead melody and a lot of atmosphere. Then there's very melodic acid trance where there's a notable acid component but it has a progressive or uplifting type of melody. And then there's the really trippy acid trance, which this is sort of in that category, but it's also this like dark underground style of acid trance. And I've done a couple mixes of that. In the moment, I'm trying to remember some of the ones with samples. Oh, the ones on the tip of my tongue. I'll try to put it in the video description because I gotta look it up by like sample, or in fact I can search by like track titles on my computer because I have all the track readouts of my different mixes, and then I can put in a track and it'll come up in the list of hits, all the mixes I've used it in. But I will say there's a mix in my Acid Trance Sessions video mix series called Into Dark Space, and it features a lot of this kind of stuff. Probably features this track. If it doesn't, it's very much of the same style. And yeah, it's what I often call like subterranean, like underground acid trance, where there's a darkness to it. It's sort of wicked. You need to take out a torch, whether you're talking about an old school torch or the way that folks across the across the pond refer to flashlights, as we call them here. But yeah, it has this very dark underground type of feel to it. I do enjoy that tribal vocal. It definitely gives it the the Zulu flavor, if you will. And yeah, ultimately, it's all about that main drop in the middle. Like, it's sort of dark and marauding up until that point, but when it gets to that main breakdown and the acid switch sort of turns on and it bubbles up and it bubbles up and then it just lets go and it really sings and chirps and resonates with the acid sounds for that middle section. So I do think that's my favorite part. As I said, there's two other mixes on the other side. They're both good, but if I'm going to play this tune in a set, this is the version I'm going to use. So once again, shout out to De Donatis for his prolific output, including under that name, but also under many other names, including some that I've had in my collection and didn't even know about. So yeah, looking forward to going through some more stuff from him. As I said, there's many other records. I'll probably go through Baraba next when I come back to a De Donatis tune, again, with his production partner. I should look it up because I think I have Discogs open. Let me see what I can do here. Okay, so it's De Donatis and Imre Corte, and they also went by the names Million and Quantum Mechanics. And Baraba is 1995, okay, so it's 1 year earlier than I thought. And then Zulu Tribe in 97, and then Attack/Release in 2000. Though I actually don't have that one, I only have the first two. But as I said, shout out to De Donatis. Let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.